Scene Diddy Combs faces serious allegations, including claims of misconduct and trafficking. In a prominent lawsuit, a woman alleges she was mistreated by Combs at age 9, with 2 unnamed celebrities reportedly present or involved. Prosecutors and plaintiff attorneys argue that Combs used his influence to orchestrate notorious parties where various celebrities and public figures either witnessed or participated in misconduct. The case highlights the involvement of high-profile individuals, raising questions about complicity and accountability within the entertainment industry.
Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids. On those drives, the witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak-offs or parties, and that 6 were males, 2 were females. Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
One case alleges Jennifer Lopez introduced underage individuals, some as young as 11, to Diddy's infamous parties, raising serious concerns about exploitation.
Lopez didn't just leave the country for a vacation. Rumor has it she's distancing herself from the chaos tied to Diddy. And it all stems back to an incident involving one of her youngin' female friends, just 11 years old at the time. So the story goes that during a party, Diddy pressured J-Lo into making her friend do unthinkable things involving bottles, while the adults around just watched. But that's just scratching the surface. Things get even weirder when you hear about what went down at one of Diddy's notorious parties. Imagine this, a 14-year-old female youngin' lying on a table used as a living plate while the partygoers ate off her. Yes, you heard that right, an actual human centerpiece. The guests were reportedly told to film the whole thing, making it a spectacle that nobody in the room could forget. And this footage still exists in some circles. We're talking about an event that was designed to shock, pushing the limits of what's acceptable and leaving everyone there with a story they probably wish they could erase from their...
This lawsuit, along with others, paints a disturbing picture of a party environment that allegedly encouraged minors' participation in illicit activities.
In the industry knew about it, but nobody spoke up. It was just one of those dark secrets you'd only hear whispers about. Something so messed up that even the biggest names kept it hush-hush to avoid the fallout.
Diddy allegedly invited 13-year-old actress Diva Chase to one of his parties.
Yeah!
You're doing so good.
I just want to say,
Adria Sherry English, a former dancer and adult film star, has brought serious allegations against Diddy, further complicating his legal troubles. She claims that while employed at Diddy's exclusive private parties, she was allegedly coerced into engaging in physical acts with other guests, adding to the mounting accusations of misconduct.
You would swear up and down you didn't do that shit, but then when he showed you the video, you're like, what the? I jumped in the pool. I don't even know how to swim, my nigga. Well, I don't even remember that bitch. Like, it was like that.
That's that blackout drinking.
Right, but he had imagine everybody blacked out though. No matter if you a celebrity or that's why J-Lo left the country. He had her sticking bottles and stuff up in my homegirl. She was only 11 years old. She the girl that they put on the private jet. They her with the jelly bean. They put on a private jet. They took her to the studio in New York, and they had the nerve to dress her up in a D&G sweater, do her hair, put makeup on her, and take a picture like a trophy. She only 11 years old in that picture, and that's not allegedly. And then the same girl,
J-Lo was messing around with me.
man, so many. I drop names on the name. We talking about Diddy right now. But yeah. And then that's the same girl that in the magazine is laying on the table, glutton, with fruit and food and stuff off of her. We all eating off of her. I sucked the strawberry off her. She's 14 years old laying on that table. She got a body like a grown woman. You don't think anybody's looking at that thinking, that's a kid laying there. You're assuming it's a grown woman. So he made everybody be with a minor.
The scope of the lawsuits is extensive, with 12 victims minus 60 men and 60 women. alleging various forms of mistreatment, including at least 25 who were reportedly minors at the time. Attorney Busby emphasized that the misconduct spans over 20 years, allegedly occurring at exclusive events where victims claim they were coerced into compromising situations.
Girl needed to do a number 2 on the stage. She performed and she told him, I need to get off stage. He was bad. He told her no. She had the stage. It was a went everywhere. Denzel Washington grabbed up his wife, mounted to Diddy, and was like, man, you don't respect nobody. Had to run up out there. That's what I'm talking about. Denzel Washington had to run up out of there.
So that's why Denzel and his wife left that party, because of that
Because she
incident.
stood on stage and she was only 14 years. He didn't know she was 14. It was just the fact that she stood on stage and in front of everybody. And then Diddy took her to her room and beat her because she stood on stage. Didn't even only give her water baths and not let her wash her soap. I'm gonna say allegedly because she's still Jane Doe right now. I'm gonna say allegedly. She wants a DNA on 2 of his kids, but they took 2 babies out of her and kept her locked up and had her babies at the house. The 2 babies they took out of her stomach. That's not allegedly. And allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, she had a 3 with Diddy and his own mama / auntie, and she had a 3 with Nelly and Diddy. That's not allegedly. Sorry, Ashanti. I love you, Ashanti. I love you, Ashanti.
Busby's team claims to have obtained incriminating videos and images showing alleged misconduct at these parties, where minors were often present and substances were reportedly used to influence behavior. This evidence could be crucial in supporting the claims, particularly if made public or presented in court.
About the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct. Now, although most of the victims who have stepped forward were victimized after 2015, this has been going on for a very long time. Now, when you think about the fact that some of this conduct occurred 25 years ago, and you wonder why would it take somebody so long to step forward, I want to remind you that many states in the United States have recognized that it's very difficult for a victim to step forward and to make these types of allegations when something very terrible has happened to them.
Holmes has previously spoken about the atmosphere at his gatherings. Allegedly, partygoers were encouraged or coerced into consuming substances that impaired their judgment, creating an environment where exploitation was possible, leading to serious concerns about the safety and well-being of attendees.
Here's the proof of the satanic activity that happened at Diddy's parties. You can see him right there holding a candle, pouring hot wax onto the subject below. Many of these women were forced to be in these activities, were not only there because of a financial incentive, but also because of social pressure and other things like promises of afterlife and things like that. False promises, obviously, but things that they take very seriously, as creeps like that in the background, drinking his little
Larger issue of exploitation within the entertainment industry. Her account emphasizes the need for greater accountability and awareness of misconduct in these high-profile circles.
You to make just an amazing killer party, because mine, I put out the cheese whiz, I put on the Paul Anka, no one comes. Wrong move.
See, you're doing the wrong things.
Wrong thing. Okay.
This is what you need to do. Women, beautiful women, of course.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful men for the ladies, of course.
Wouldn't it be better if there weren't beautiful men there? There were just a lot of beautiful women and then just the guy?
No. You have to make there's enough ladies to go around to make the ladies, give the ladies what they need too. You know, you have to take care of your women.
Take care of the ladies. Okay,
Ladies,
gotcha. That's good.
You can't force the situation.
Right. What about?
You can't force a square peg into a round hole. Okay, you need
I
that.
wish you had told me that a long time ago.
Well, I'm here now, brother. It's not too late.
What about like celebrities? You have a lot of celebrities
Okay,
in your.
first you have to listen. I'm giving you the menu. Okay, let's just take things slow. Okay. Okay. It's all right. He's learning. He's learning.
And I'm slow.
Yes.
I'm very slow.
Check it out. This is my man. We go way back, but he hasn't told y'all that. We're gonna talk about that later.
We go way back.
Way back. But check this out.
When was that, by the way? We'll get to that later. All right.
The text discusses allegations of widespread abuse and exploitation within the entertainment industry, focusing on P. Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. These gatherings reportedly involved drugs, blackmail, and questionable conduct, with multiple high-profile figures named as participants, including Seth Green, Tom Hanks, and other celebrities. Accusations also extend to human trafficking, racketeering, and exploitation. Insider accounts suggest that these parties were heavily controlled, with videotaped evidence allegedly used for blackmail. The investigation is ongoing, and more individuals may face legal consequences as evidence surfaces, including potential involvement of corporate partners.